Today is supposed to get down to 26 degrees. So thank you for everybody who's joining the live, liking the live, sharing the live, interacting. Appreciate all of you so much. Yeah, truth, I understand, but I always show proof of what I spend the money on. I always have since day one when I came on here. Like when people helped me, when they sent money and helped me pay for my room, I stayed on live while I paid for my room. Or if people gave me money for food, I would go get the food and then come back on live with it. But I do understand. But it's like I would basically just want to get like I said, water, bread, cheese, lunch meat, maybe like some Hot Pockets or TV dinners, and then like for breakfast maybe like some Pop-Tarts or some breakfast bowls or something, you know. But I am very thankful that I am in a room though. I am like so appreciative. Like I was crying when the lady was on the phone with me, so yeah, Kitty, I reached out to a lot of people already, but this area right now, we just don't have a lot of funding or a lot of resources. They said in the winter time is usually when like a lot of their resources get depleted, and then they said like once it starts getting more and more into the summer, they get more and more resources and funding. I'm assuming it's because like in the summertime, like a lot of people, I've heard of people, thanks Jay, they're old, they're all breaking off and stuff, so I've heard that in the summertime, like a lot of people rent a campsite because it's cheaper, I guess. And then at the campsite, like you can rent the campsite and like sleep in a tent or sleep in your vehicle, or whatever. So I'm assuming maybe that's part of it, or in the summertime maybe there's more jobs. I don't know, but I'm just thankful for a room, and I cannot wait till the 19th gets here at all. Like, I'm so ready. No, Brie, because I have like when you file for food stamps, they look at your income for the last 30 days. So because I've had income within the last 30 days, I'm not eligible. They said April 12th I would be like eligible to reapply. So it just made a month. But when I first left, I got my last paycheck, so that's what they look at. It hasn't been 30 days without income, technically. No, the motel doesn't have free breakfast. It's a little tiny, like, mom-and-pop motel. Otherwise, I would have been getting food from the breakfast thing and keeping it. Oh my gosh. I need to put some lotion on today when I wash my face because my face is dry. What's everybody got going on today? Dude, I'm not even gonna lie. I love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. They be good. I don't know if you're being serious, Donna, or being petty, but yeah. I don't know what that is, Bree. You don't like jelly? What? Have you ever had the, what is it called? Oh my gosh, it's I can't remember what it's called. If I remember, I'll let you know. Oh, the little they're like little PB&J balls, and I think Welch's used to make them. Love, what do you mean? Yeah, so they're like these little balls, right? Like almost like a fruit snack kind of, but they're like on the outside is peanut butter, and then in the middle it's like a jelly flavored gummy. And Welch's used to make them. I haven't been able to find them anywhere in years, but they're super good. They're super fire. Oh, okay. All right. Get that baby learning. Get that baby learning. Can you get that OIC person out of here, because that was rude. That was rude. That was rude. Trying to say basically, because I have a finger missing, do I try and get a discount with my nails? Boy, people are crazy. Crazy. Yeah, I've never heard of ping pong. Listen, all these new like learning things they have for the kids, like I'm all for it. Bye, Crazy Tracy, because that was rude. That's not how you say things. Haley, welcome. But like they have like Miss Rachel. Press-ons. But yeah, so they have like Miss Rachel and all these like learning shows, which is great. But it's like, dude, when I was growing up, it was like Barney, Teletubbies, Sesame Street, Reading Rainbow. Greg from Cali. Yes, I have a love-hate song with the Baby Shark song too. Like, I hate when they play it multiple times, but then I'll find myself like in the car, and all of a sudden I'll be like, Baby Shark, do, 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 do. And I'm like, what am I doing? I'm a grown person. It's okay, Greg. I got a room, so all I need, I got a room for a week. So all I need now is groceries, and I will be good. How are you? Do y'all like my shirt? I just thought this was the right occasion to wear this shirt. So, like, yeah. I thought this was like a great shirt for TikTok lives. No, you know what song is stuck? Yeah, I have time, but I'm not going to be doing certain things or anything like that. But, I was going to say something, and now I forgot. And, dude, do you guys remember? Jeez, I need sleep. Do y'all remember, my checks, I get paid in cash. I don't get my checks deposited. I get cash for my job. But, do y'all remember? Jesus. Remember the magic school bus? No, Madison, I haven't seen any of your comments. This is the first time I've seen a comment since way back when you came in. Right, I haven't seen her comments either. That's why I was like... I mean, once I start working, I don't need any help anymore. I'll be good because my job I get paid for working. Plus, I get room and board and all that stuff. They also give us a weekly amount of money for food and hygiene and all that kind of stuff. So, once I start working, I'll be good. Yes, dude, Bill Nye the Science Guy, I always thought he was weird. But I did like it because he taught you cool little experiments and stuff to do. Though I would never do them because I knew my parents would probably kill me if I did half of them. YouTube what? No, there's not, Sherlock. There is a church, but they're the ones who helped me get the room. They don't have food resources. Oh my gosh, a Zoom, yes. Madison, only half of your comments are coming up. You too, what, Shannon? A week, Emily. The church sent a voucher over here for a week. So thank God for that. I appreciate it. Sherlock, no, I'm not working right now. I was working and had to leave the winter job I was at, but I start my summer job on the 19th of April. I know, Emily. Me too. And all I gotta do is get some groceries and I will be so good. I will be so happy and just a lot less stressed because then, what's up, Chi? How are you? Madison. But yeah, so yeah. So if I just I'm not gonna lie, a pizza would probably last me a day. Yeah, I got a room the church paid for a week. Well, they sent a voucher over for a week. I gotta see if we have a Little Caesars around here. So hold on. I'm gonna pause y'all right quick and see if we do. I'm back. Hold on, y'all. Y'all going too fast. Now I gotta look back. Okay, so the places that I have that are close to me is I have, what? My phone will not stay up, y'all. I have a Walmart, there's a Arby's, a Burger King, a McDonald's, a Taco Bell, a Festival Foods, and then there's a bunch of gas stations. That's what I have around me. What's up, Sunflower? Yeah, Madison, that's why I was saying, I just want to get some money so that I can get groceries, actual groceries. Even if it is just... No, I do not like McDonald's. I'm not even going to lie. I really, honestly, when I was in my own place, maybe once a week I would eat out. Other than that, I don't. I like to eat real food. I like to cook. I like to eat stuff that's a little bit better and not. See, now they're tagging people, Bree. Anybody who tags all for one now, haters are gonna start coming in. Let me get my shirt ready. So yeah, like I was saying, you know, even if it does come from the dollar store or whatever, Mama Deb. Yes, love. I love fruits and vegetables, but unfortunately, yeah, but no, Brie, because anytime they say it or do any of that stuff like that, the haters come, because I paid attention last time. My kids are older than 5. So, I forgot what I was saying. I keep losing my dang thoughts, because, like, I don't know. I haven't had, like, enough sleep, but I am gonna sleep tonight, but I just don't want to, like, go to sleep now. Okay, Faith. I don't want to go to sleep now and then, like, sleep all day and then wake up. Well, thank you, Faith, but I've already, like, checked into that. And they only had one resource that was in my area, and I did check into that. So yeah, Mama Deb, the church paid for a room for a week. So I have a room for a week. So now all I have to do is get food. So I'm trying to get like $60 so I can go and buy groceries to last for the week, because I don't want to eat out. Because one, eating out costs a lot of money, and also it's like not that good. Like when I ate that Raising Cane's, it made me sick. So that's how I know my body's like, yeah, we don't like all this processed junk you're eating. But like, oh, Brie, that's what I was saying. Madison, one of you. Yes, it is. It was actually one of the churches that I had like called already, and they said that they don't have resources. And then I called back this morning to see if they had any resources, because I was reaching out to like all the people that I've already reached out to just to kind of like check in, and they said that they were able to help with a week. But yeah, I mean, even if thank you, Mama Deb. No, there's not a food bank near me. That's another thing that we like discussed with, that I, you know, like me and the church had a whole discussion about when we were on the phone. So yeah, I don't even care if I have to get groceries at like Dollar Tree so I can get more stuff, but I just, like, I'm trying to do that so that, like I said, I don't have to worry about how I'm gonna eat or anything. And, you know, even though I don't have like a lot of storage space, like the refrigerator's small, the freezer's small, obviously, but I would just get like a couple TV dinners or a couple Hot Pockets or Popeyes, some bread and lunch meat, mayonnaise, case of water, you know, all that kind of stuff. Faith, gosh darn it. See, so the thing is, I would do a grocery pickup, except for I just don't want to give out my location. That's the only issue that I'm having. Yes, I have a summer job. What's up, Haley? I start my summer job April 19th. Mona! No, you're okay, Bree. See, now they're coming over here, y'all. Y'all see this? Hey, Faith. there's certain people that I remember the names because I've been doing my own research on people who have been coming here starting problems. So now yes, Mona, the church, so like this morning I contacted like resources that I had previously reached out to. Thank you, Mama Deb, I appreciate you. So I had reached back out to all the resources, kind of like just doing a check-in with them to see if anybody had any funding or anything like that. And they were like, yeah, we were actually going to call you. So the church was able to pay for my motel room for a week. So I'm so happy and blessed for that. And I'm so grateful for that. So yeah, I'm just trying to get groceries and then I'll be good for a week. I'm good, Sandra. Yes, it's a lot of stress that's gone because last night when I was in my car, it snowed and it was cold. And when I was in my car, I was praying. I said, Lord, I need you right now. I don't ask for much, but if you could please just give me a blessing. And sometimes when I pray, I just like, it's kind of, some people might think it's weird, but I just like thank the higher power for like, thank you for giving me another day. Thank you for giving me air to breathe. Thank you for keeping me and my family and my children safe. Things like that. And I said to myself when I woke up this morning, I said, there's been a lot of people bringing negative energy my way and things like that. I said, so I'm about to get a blessing. I'm gonna get a blessing. So, And bye, ma'am, sir. Have a good day with your rudeness. I pray every day. I pray every day. I pray when I wake up. I pray before I go to bed. Yeah, they helped me out with a week, and then they told me to call back at the end of the week to see if they still have funding to be able to help me with another week. So that's where we're at with that. However, I will say, like, I'm super grateful. A week with no stress. That's a blessing in itself. I have a bed to sleep in and a shower to wash up in, and that right there is a blessing. It's a blessing. And also, when I reached out to the church, like, they also like reached out to the shelter and a lot of places, and they're like, she's already on our waiting list. Sorry, we don't have anything, So, Renea, the church that I called this morning that I had like contacted previously that didn't have funding at the time had some funding. So they were able to pay for my room for a week. So now I got to just get groceries to last a week and I'll be good. And that'll, give me time to also like wait for, because some of the resources that I like reached back out to again to check in with them didn't answer. I left a voicemail. So at least that gives me a week, which is a week closer to going back to work. And it's also, a week to de-stress and get in contact with the resources that I have previously contacted and all of that. So, yes, God is good. He is good. He does not like hate. He does not like ugly. So, I knew I was going to get a blessing. I knew I was going to get a blessing. It might not always be when I want it, but it'll be when I need it. But I'm a good person. I do a lot for a lot of people, and I don't expect anything in return. So I know the higher power sees that and knows, like, okay, she needs it. She don't want to, she don't, like, when I want it, the higher power is like, okay, she don't necessarily need it right now. But when I need it, I'm going to receive my blessings. And it's crazy because the temperature tonight is supposed to drop down to 26 degrees. So I feel like the higher power was like, all right, like, you know, we've been testing her. She's been keeping her strength and her faith and everything. So even though, yeah, she might have wanted to be in a room all this time, nope, we're going to bless her today because she needs it, because the temperature is about to drop down to 26, which is super cold. Absolutely, Mona. Mona, you see my shirt? I wore this shirt purposely for the live. Like, purposely. I've had this shirt for like a year and never wore it. And I was like, you know, I think today's the day. I'm pretty sure today's the day. Thank you, Emily. So yeah, like, you know, later on when I have my little time before I lay down and go to sleep, I pray and, you know, go thank the higher power for the blessings that I've received and, you know, things like that. And it's crazy because when I pray too, I also pray for other people quite often. Like people I don't even know, just people in general. I pray for them every night. Yes, Renea, yes. And you know, it's crazy because it's like people are trying to make me out to be this monster, this scammer, this liar, all these things that I'm not. And so it's like this, when I receive blessings like this, it lets me know that the higher power knows that I'm not that bad person that everybody's trying to make me out to be. You know, so I'm super blessed. I'm super blessed. I'm happy that I was able to be blessed with a room. You know? And I'm really thankful. I mean, obviously, you know, I'm not no punk because I've slept in my car. But I just don't like to sleep in my car. One, I don't have heat for when it gets cold or blankets. And two, like, I just don't, even if I lock my doors, right? Like, there is always the possibility something could happen. There's always the possibility. Now, do I think something would happen? No, not necessarily, but there's always a possibility. So when I'm in my car, I'm hyper aware of everything. Like, I hear a noise and I'm like, what was that? You know, looking crazy. What do you mean payback is key? Make sure y'all tap the screen, share the live, follow each other, all of that. Oh my God, y'all. Do y'all know what song just popped into my head randomly? I think it's because we were just talking about like kids shows and stuff. Thanks, Jay. I really am. I help a lot of people and do for a lot of people, actually. Not because I have to, because I choose to. Hey, Donna. So, I just got the Caillou song stuck in my head, y'all. Like, that's weird. In the church, you never heard of Caillou? Wisconsin, Jay. Mona, how have you never heard of Caillou? And then the church gave me like this little, they call it a blessing bag. So it's a Ziploc bag with stuff in it. Right, Emily? But the blessing bag had like chapstick, hand sanitizer, baby wipes, Kleenex, Q-tips, and what was the other? There was one more thing in there. A pair of socks. I was like, that's really cool. Like, that's dope that, like, people can get that stuff. Even though I have hygiene stuff, but still, I took it because I was like, yes. No, I didn't have a toothpaste and toothbrush in it, but I can't, brush my teeth anyways. I have to mouthwash. Girl, boy, bye. I wear a wig when I want my hair to look nice, so my teeth are this bad because what happened was I got obviously beat up from, whatever. I'm trying not to discuss it, but anyway, from situations, I'll just say that, situations. And I didn't know that my family it's technically a disease, but it's not like you can't give it to other people or anything, but basically when the enamel on one of your teeth chips, it automatically instantly starts the process of your tooth rotting. Once one tooth starts rotting, all of the ones around it start rotting and decaying. So I've had 2 teeth over here pulled. I've had 1 or 2 teeth over here pulled. I've had a drain tube sewn into my jaw. But right now they are my I forgot what it's called, but it's kind of like a patient advocate type person or something like that. They're working on trying to help me find a surgeon because I have to have a certain kind of surgeon to do the surgery to remove all my teeth because of my heart problem and because of like my wisdom teeth. I still have them and they're pretty sure that they're impacted. So my jaw may have to get broken to even get my wisdom teeth out. And then a lot of my other teeth, like my top teeth that are broke off, they're gonna actually have to cut my gum and like do all this extra stuff to get them out. So, but that's coming next. That'll be coming up hopefully this year. And I can't wait. But I just have to decide if I want to get dentures or if I want to get implants. So, oh no, it's fine. You asked why I can't brush my teeth, so I just explained it. I mean, like I've said before, I don't mind talking about things or answering questions if they're genuine. But if I feel like someone's gonna be a jerk or petty, I'll be like, yo, I'm not answering that because that was petty. Well, I'll have insurance by the time it comes for me to get my teeth done, but like Allie Pop, yeah, I stayed off because I needed some me time. And yeah, the church paid for a room for a week for today. But so here's what I was told when I had my consultation for them to take x-rays and look at my teeth and figure out what all exactly needed to be done and all that stuff. So they said that either excuse me, they said that So they said if I get dentures, because I am still young, the thing that happens with people who get dentures at a younger age is it wears down their jawbone. And so that's how a lot of people get like the lines or like have that look of not having as strong of mouth, I guess, or skin. And also like you'll notice that their like jaw will drop because it wears down your bone, and so you don't have as much bone. So they said like they really would encourage me to get implants because the implants are going to look more natural. They're going to be a lot easier. They're a little more durable. and that with implants, you know, they're snapped in and then, you know, whatever. So, yeah, so I have to make that decision, which I'm just, like, scared to get implants because of the fact that they drill a thing into your bone. And, like, you know, your implants can snap out in case you need to, like, get something done or whatever. But my thing is this, right? What am I gonna do walking around? And I'm not, like, I'm not talking crap about anybody who has implants, but my sense of humor is a little, like, dark humor sometimes. But my whole thing is, like, I don't want to be walking around looking like Hannibal Lecter with metal poles sticking out if I have to take my implants out for some reason. I think it depends on, like, the state where you are on whether and like, what it's for, if the insurance covers it, because when I did have insurance, my insurance said they would cover it because my doctors have actually like put in a thing saying that it's not cosmetic, it's like mandatory or whatever. I forgot what it's called, but like, you know what I mean? When it's not for cosmetic, it's for the, like, for quality of life or whatever. Like, they put that in there because I've been hospitalized because of my teeth. I got an infection and my whole, like, side of my face was out to here. I couldn't talk. I couldn't open my mouth. I couldn't nothing. And, like, I could have died. And, yeah, there you go, Allie. Thank you. And I had to have surgery, and they removed 2 of my teeth, and so they sewed whatever, a drain tube into my jaw. So, and that was like a horrible experience. I mean, I was out while they did everything, but when I had to go back in and get the drain tube taken out, I was awake for that, like with no numbing medication, no sedation, no nothing, and that was horrible. Yeah, so they said that the only thing that I'll have to pay for possibly is sedation because of however they're doing it. So, like, I'll be able to get the implant surgery part of it covered, just not the sedation. And they told me that I have to pay, I think they said like $352 for sedation, or like that's the part the insurance don't cover or whatever, is $352 or something. So I was like, yeah. No, I'm just saying, like, in my case, they're gonna cover whether I pick dentures or implants because it's not cosmetic. Mine's a medical necessity. Hold on, I gotta cut this heat off because now I'm warm, y'all. Now I'm warm. Not off. I shouldn't say cut it off, but I cut it down some. Okay, and I'm back. I'm back. Oh, hold on, y'all. My children are all right, I'm back. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. My phone is just not cooperating. Yeah, I don't know. When I went to, like, the place that I went to, they said it would be covered, but I don't know. All I know is the part that I'm worried about the most, to be honest, I just want them out. You know what I'm saying? So, as long as they cover getting them out, cool. We'll worry about the rest later. The only thing that I know that I'm not gonna like, though, that's gonna, like, bother me is because, so when I have my surgery on my, am I frozen now? Am I still frozen? That's because I got it. Hold on. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Am I frozen? Okay. So the only thing that I know that I'm like, okay, good. The only thing that I know that I'm not gonna like is, so, like, because of my heart going and doing weird stuff, a lot of the time they give me, like, strong pain medication because they want to make sure that, like, I'm not in pain and it causes my heart rate to go up. And last time when I had the surgery where they pulled the 2 teeth and put the drain tube in, I took that pain medicine and I did not like, yes, it took the pain away for the most part. I still had some pain, but it took the most of it away. But it made me sick. It made me nauseous, and I felt like I was, like, drunk on a roller coaster. And I was like, yeah, no, this feeling is not for me. I mean, I still took it because I needed it, but this time around, I'm going to tell them, like, can you give me something not as strong? Because that stuff was not it. I'm Caillou. See, I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna have the Caillou song stuck in my head for real. For real. Insane. Alright, y'all, so, like, $25 and I can get groceries, y'all. Because I've determined I'm going to go to the Dollar Tree. I forget, you got to say, you can't say dollar store. So when y'all say dollar store, do y'all mean Dollar Tree or Dollar General or Family Dollar? Because when I say the dollar store, I mean, like, Dollar Tree. I don't even like Dollar General or Family Dollar. Dollar Tree, that's, like, my favorite dollar store. I love Dollar Tree. Like, when I had my winter job, which was working in healthcare at a nursing home, and, like, holidays would come up, like Easter, Christmas, anything. Like, for Easter, I would go to the Dollar Tree and get, like, Easter baskets for all my residents and all my coworkers, and I would put, like, stuff in there, like, for the residents, like, for the males, like, I would put candy in there, but, like, I would always put sugar-free candy and everything, because if anybody's a diabetic, obviously I don't want their sugar to skyrocket, but I would give everybody sugar-free so that everybody had, like, the same thing, so nobody felt like, you know, whatever. And then I would put stuff in there, like, if I knew someone liked to color, they would get a coloring book. If I knew someone liked to watch movies, I would get them a movie, stuff like that. I used to do stuff like that all the time. That's why I, like, can't wait. Like, I love my summer job because, like, all of us get along well, like, we have a really good time, we travel together, all that. And then in the winter, like, when I go back to healthcare, I love that because I love taking care of people and helping them, and it makes me feel good. I've tried to do, like, retail and other stuff, and I can't. I like the 2 jobs I have. I love them. Tap the screen, share the live. Tap the screen, share the live. And I'm pretty sure, I think this person right here might actually be... I don't like when someone joins and can't... Am I frozen again, y'all? No, phone's about to drop. Renea. Now it's going, so I must have been... Oh, okay. I just want to make sure. No, I was just seeing, like, if I was froze or not. Pam and Roger, what's up? You keep coming in and not saying anything, yo. You're back for now. I'm taking a break. What's up, Brad? The lawn guy. Yeah, Bree, so how's your lawnmower working out? Welcome, Pam and Roger. Sorry. I have been... Like, I kept seeing you coming in and I'm like, what the heck? Are you gonna talk? Like, I'm friendly. I'm pretty friendly, unless you act ignorant. And my phone's gonna slide again. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Girl, you better, like, enjoy that lawnmower, because you had that thing delivered and everything. I'm like, Okay, so listen, right, y'all. I wear a middle part, right? I can't even say wear. I have a middle part. Like, when my hair is long, I part my hair down the middle. I need to work on training my hair to keep a middle part. Oh, because I don't like... That's what's up, Bree. That's okay, because before, I used to go to garage sales. I love garage sales. If I needed something like that, I'll go to a garage sale. But listen, so, like, when I do my middle part, right, this is how my hair looks, and I don't like it. I need to get some grease or something. Not grease, some gel, and gel it down. But this part back here isn't cooperating, so I'm going to have to wait till it gets longer to get the back part to cooperate. But, yeah, I don't know. Whatever. And my phone's about to slide again. So, yeah. Man, put them on there with you, Bree. What are these people outside doing? They're so, like, loud and weird. This nail is about to break today. You said you can't do much before you start freaking out. I thought you were talking about mowing the yard. I was gonna say just put them on there with you. I didn't know that you were talking about something else. Dude, I gotta get this nail off because it's chipped and it's cracking and it's messed up and I just need to get it off. Oh, I thought it was a riding mower. Look, this is how you know my nails are old, right? Do any of y'all get your nails done? Renee, do you get your nails done? Oh, Brie, I thought you were talking about mowing the yard. Do y'all get your nails done? Anybody? Look, this is how you know my nails are old, right? Because I can do this and the whole tip comes off. That's how you know that my nails are old. Now, if I just got my nails done, would they be breaking off that easily, y'all? Would they be breaking off that easily? Would I be able to just pop it off like that? No, I wouldn't. Like, now I got 3 on one side and 3 on the other side, so now I gotta try and get them off. Welcome in, everybody. The part that I don't like is when this part stays on and it's hard to get off. Like the top part. This part. Because now I feel weird. It feels weird. Mona, I think it depends on where you go and what you get, because I only pay $50 for my fingernails. I can't afford acetone right now, so okay. It's a church that's in the town that I contacted before, and they didn't have any funding at the time. And so today I was just reaching back out to resources, kind of following up and seeing if anybody, like, if anything had changed. And the church said they had some funding, not a lot, but they had enough to help me for a week. So I had already been in contact with them previously. They just didn't have the funding, which I said that on the first day when I got on the live, is that I was reaching out. No, they don't have a food bank. So no, we don't have soup kitchens here. It's not that big of an area, truthfully. Yeah, Brie, I'm trying, but it ain't working, girl. It's because they're coming off at the tip. Like, the tip is coming off instead of this part. Oh, I got a high pain tolerance, but I'm gonna get off for a few minutes because I need to use the restroom. And then I'll come back on. Just give me a little bit. And then I'll be back. So make sure y'all come back. No, because I need to go number 2, not number 1, Bree. So, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. And then after, girl, I'm not staying on live. Well, I like to scroll on my phone when I use the bathroom. So, I will be back in a little bit. Make sure y'all come back.